Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. Ba 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 ba. Might be a little too loud. Maybe if I can get more gain out of this. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna fail so fucking bad. I don't know, I can't do it like this. Gotta bring the keyboard up here. Oh, fuck. It's a real bad idea. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna die so fucking quickly. Where am I? Oh, okay. I don't feel comfortable fucking playing this game with my Mac mouse, with my iMouse, but let's see how it goes. Let the reign of hell take over me. I've completely forgotten how this game works. I know you're supposed to leave those towers alone. Oh, you get killed in like seconds with this fucking thing. You gotta be really careful. A lot of people that last a long time playing this tell you that you shouldn't actually kill those towers until like way later. You just gotta focus on that cloud of death that comes out of it first. It's like if you bump into those towers, then yeah, sure, try and like take them down, you know? Like if that red crystal is in view, you can go ahead and try, you can attempt. But if it's not like immediately accessible, like don't even try it, just run out of there. Fuck. The game has a lot of really cool tricks up its sleeve, but like, oh, bitch. Those horn guys are so much faster. I wonder, what's the yeah, there we go. The longest that I've ever gone is 71 seconds. What if I actually watch myself do this? Oh my god, they actually have the replay. And that's with the left hand, right? That's left-handed. I don't think there's any difference based on whether you're playing left-handed or right-handed. I think it just changes it just if you want to. I'm gonna watch myself and see how well I did, because honestly, I'm at a loss. Alright, now I can fuck around with the audio a little bit. Actually, no, I can't. I'm in game right now, and if I fuck around, it'll get rid of the window. How do you deal with those big guys? I've completely forgotten how. I mean, obviously. Oh, okay. I was gonna say hit them in the crystal, but no, you gotta hit them slightly above the crystal. Okay, and then that's your upgrade to the 3 fingers. I'm just leaving the towers there. If you touch them, those kill you too. Yeah, like if you bump into them, if they're in your line of sight, then you can go ahead and do it. Wait, what? Oh, that's the one that I just did. I thought that it kept your highest record. I thought that was 71. Oh, okay, 71 seconds, but like, no, yeah, I remember being able to go higher than that. Alright, maybe I'm probably just misunderstanding something. It's been a very long time since I last played this game. I remember I was addicted to this game at some point. I could not fucking stop playing it. It's such a simple concept. You're in a big-ass arena with these fucking satanic things and just fucking survive. Score submitted. God help me. There's no fucking God here. I'll just have to rely on my wits. Yeah, no, those... I gotta retrain myself to do this. There's a lot of listening in this game, funnily enough. There's a lot of just kind of hearing, feeling the enemies out based on sound. Because it's so fucking dark that you really don't know where the hell they're gonna come from. Unless you, shut the fuck up and hear. Try and listen. Oh, fuck! Ooh. This is the whole game. The whole game is just you retrying again and again and again and again and again until eventually you get it. It's weird because sometimes it takes a long time for these fucking dudes to pop up. And like, you need those crystals, those little red crystals. You need them in order to power up and be able to shoot more bullets. But the only way for you to absorb them is by not shooting. Whenever you don't shoot, it sucks them in. So it's not like you can just keep constantly shooting the whole time. Like, eventually you gotta stop. Come on, vomit those devils out, I know. I know you got them. Ooh. How do you, what do you call that? It's like a cloud of hell. Ugh, that like squishy sound that those spider guys make. Like, ugh, I hate those. I mean, again, this is what I'm talking about with sound. Like, with sound alone, you already know what enemies are coming. Alright, you bitch. Here. Gotta be really good at aiming, because if you're not, you'll do what I'm doing, and just chasing those guys around. You shouldn't be doing that. You should just keep running, and whenever you, they bump into you, you just gotta hit them. You see, that was a good run. That's not a bad penis. There we go. Getting better. I'm getting Doom. I'm getting fucking Doom and Quake flashbacks out of this. Fuck. I was about to get killed there. Oh, fuck. Die already. Fuck. Sometimes these guys are very, 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 invincible. They're very difficult to... Like, it's weird, because sometimes you hit them at point-blank range, and they die in, like, 2 shotgun hits. But sometimes... I guess I'm just not aiming it right. I guess, it looks like they're taking damage, but they're just kind of taking the tail end of that. Global, look at all those seconds. I like this. This is a very old style, very Quakey, very Doomish, style of game. Yeah, this is very, like, PlayStation 1 pixelated, but also 3D kind of look. You know, it's like they got sprite sheets and they kind of, like, put it on top of a 3D model. Like, it's a strange aesthetic. But I really like it, mostly because you can run it on your PC with, like, no effort. Alright, who's next? Who else wants to fuck with me? I got into hell for a reason. Don't take me too lightly. I'm assuming you're just a guy. Like, I don't know if this game has, like, a story hidden within the instruction manual or something, but, like... Fuck. Those guys absorb your crystals. Die already! There we go, fuck me. It's all about time. This is not about killing at all. It's all about survival. How long can you last? Which is a novel idea. Oh, fuck. Yes, there we go. First upgrade. New high score? No way. There's no way that's a new high score. I remember doing better than that. But then again, I'm not playing on the same computer that I... No, but there's like cloud saves and stuff. Well, I don't know why. Maybe, I guess updates come out where maybe they just reset the leaderboard or something. That tends to happen. Sometimes they just clear the table so that everybody can start by 0. Because sometimes what they do is that, apparently there were some people that were like hacking or cheating the game so that they can get like #1 on the ranking. Or something like that. Like something was happening where like the ranking wasn't fair. And so they had to reset everything just to make sure that if you really are that good, then, you know, you can do it again, right? But I don't know. Look at that. Inferior being is 1 rank higher than me. I am more inferior than the inferior being. Although that's not true because he has exactly the same time as me. Alright. My memory is coming back. I'm getting the hang of it again. And this is with my, like, iMac mouse. I'm not even using, like a more conventional mouse with actual fucking buttons. Because you only need, like, the regular... You just need the left click, and that's it. You don't really have to fuck with the right click, and God forbid, the mouse, the scroll wheel click. What's happening? Why are there sparks everywhere? Is that a new thing? Again, there've been a lot of updates ever since the last time that I played this game. So it could easily be a matter of, like, some brand new update changing things up. It wouldn't surprise me if there were, like, some randomness to it. Where, like, hey, you know, like, 1 out of every 50 playthroughs, some weird shit happens, you know? That would definitely give the game a lot of legs. Longer legs than what it already has. Ah, you see? Yeah, that can't possibly be accidental. That has to be intentional. Probably something that I did. I don't know if jumping benefits me in any way. I don't know if I'm faster when I'm on the air. No idea. Oh my god, dude, die. There we go, I'll kill you. Alright, yeah, as soon as I keep, you know, sharpening up my aim, and I have my moves be more deliberate, I have a better time doing this, because, Oh! Yeah, fuck. Death just overwhelms you. That wasn't even my high score. Jeez. What did I do? 71,908. Wow, I was 2 seconds away from beating my record. I feel like I can do it. Alright, the thing that I wanted to test out seems to be working just fine. So I guess now I'm just playing for kicks, but, I honestly just wanted to see how this game looked like on stream. I've been having a lot of problems with my computer and what kind of games it runs and what it doesn't run. And so I wanted to test out what this game specifically feels like when I'm streaming it out. Because I didn't want to have another Cuphead situation where, like, the game would crash, or like a Bon Appetit situation where, like, you know, that the game would tank in terms of frame rate, like, the moment I hit, you know, the streaming button on OBS. And it's all mostly the fault of my machine, right? Like, if the game doesn't run, my computer's not beefy enough to be able to handle it. And so I just need a better machine. But I do want to be able to work with what I got, you know? I don't want the solution to all my problems to just be you spend another $1,000 on a new computer, you know? Like, I don't want that. I want to be efficient. I want to be able to play all the other stuff that I can run, rather than just, you know, being like, I want to run this, can't run this, buy something better, you know? Just... I don't want this to be a money issue. Not letting you have that crystal. There we go. That's mine, bitch. Give that to me. Okay, horny man, get out. Oh, fuck. I don't know you were behind me. Oh, no, there's more. Beating my record, though. Boom. Ow. Alright. I beat my record by a second. Like, about a second and a half? Yeah, there we go. Aeneas. Is it just me, or have I already seen that name before? I got bored, apparently. I like how it gives you different labels for how you got killed. Even though it's always the same, right? You just get touched. You touched the hitbox, and so therefore you died, but, you know, they kind of add a little bit of lore into it, you know? You kind of use your imagination, almost like D&D style. This thing happened to you in minute detail, but really you're just fucking writing down your HP to 0 on a piece of paper, right, you know? Pen and paper RPGs, I'm sure a lot of people love them. Not really my style, though. I was raised upon more digital stuff. Although I feel like if I was raised during those times, where you could appreciate pen and paper RPGs, I would have probably loved them. I've always been a massive nerd through and through. That was a stupid death. I've always been a massive nerd through and through, so I feel like in whatever time frame I would be born in, if my personality, you know, was born in certain years, I'll just get into whatever the nerdy thing is. Digital or otherwise. Okay, and that's how you take care of that. Easy peasy. Yeah, like, the key to succeeding in this game is to not freak out, because there are a lot of moments where people are just going like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, they're chasing me. And so then you just kind of lose your cool, and you end up, you know, just shooting at random, and you get yourself killed. Or you, like, just simply lose sight. You lose sight of the enemy. You're like, they're wandering around. Like, when you try to do something very specific is when you fuck it up. I mean, that's at least how I fuck it up in fighting games. Whenever I'm trying to do this one specific move, and I waste my time trying to pull it off, that's when the enemy takes advantage of me. And they just exploit all of my habits, you know? Because I'm obviously trying to repeat the same set of moves. So they just exploit that and they punish me for it. They find an opening in that combo. So the same thing goes here, you know? If all I'm trying to do is trying to hit one enemy, or a certain number of enemies, then my attention is focused on that. And you see stuff like that happens, where like they just catch me from behind. They touch my butt and I die immediately. I'm sensitive. I have a sensitive ass. So like, when you kind of reach that zen state of like, I'm just gonna go with the flow and just shoot whatever gets in my way, smooth as butter, without freaking out, you know? Just cool, chill, zen. Then you actually end up doing a whole lot better. When you use all that energy that you usually spent worrying, you use it on making a more efficient game. You survive longer. And of course, you know, predicting where certain enemies are gonna land and shit like that, you know, that's a big one. Oh, please, don't absorb that. That's mine. I claimed it. I claimed it. Bitch. There we go. Oh, God. Oof. You know, I retry and retry so many times, but the funny thing is that the game never stops being fun. Ever. If it weren't for the fact that there are other games out there that catch my attention, I'd just be playing this game for a very long time. Mazer Beam in the chat is saying, is this all of Devil Daggers? I mean, there is more to it, but you have to survive long enough to see it. You want to see? You're asking, is this all of Devil Daggers, as in, like, I don't know, I feel like there's, like, a negative connotation that's coming out of that. It's like, really, that's it? Well, technically, yes, but there's two reasons for that. The rest of the game is kind of hidden behind you getting good and surviving long enough to see, like, all of the boss battles and all the new enemies and stuff like that. And second, the game is $5. Like, seriously, $4.99 for possibly one of the greatest games I've played in the last 3 to 4 years. But look, the cool thing about this game is that you can actually go to the #1 Devil Daggers player in the world, and you can look at his replay. You can see him be a fucking badass, instead of my horrible ass. Look, let me show you. This is the #1 playthrough. And I think you can actually put it in slow motion if you want. Yeah, there are buttons that you can press to like make it super duper slow. Or super duper fast. I just want it in regular speed. Look at that. Chill. No freakouts. And he's not even destroying the towers. Like, he's deliberately leaving those alive. Look at that. He's not even touching them. My reaction was kind of negative. I get the ramping up of craziness. Oh, dude. Watch this replay. It gets fucking nuts. Believe me. I've seen it. When I say that this game looks like hell, you're gonna see why I say that. Like, if hell is a real place that exists, is kinda... It would probably look like this, man. Like, holy shit. This is like John Romero's wet dream right here. Do I have it in slow motion? Why do I feel like like this guy is playing slower? Oh no, that's actually on fast forward. That was the regular speed. All right, so right now he's got the 3 fingers, but if he keeps up the way that he is right now, he's gonna upgrade to the 4 finger and then the 5 finger shoot. That's basically your leveling up. You start off with 2 fingers, and then when you get enough crystals, you shoot more bullets with 3 and then 4 and then 5. I don't think you can get any higher than 5. But look at those little bullets. Those are daggers. Devil daggers. I love this. And almost like the ominous drone that you hear by having it be in slow motion. Yeah, no, this game is awesome. I really like it. It's like kind of like an homage to those older like Quake, Doom kinds of games. Yeah, I love this game a lot. He's seriously just leaving all of those towers alive. I put the extra effort in like killing them whenever I get the chance. I do like the aesthetic. I did play Quake and Hexen. Yeah. Both Quake and Hexen. Those are my favorite games. Like Quake 1, original Quake 1 is that's my Quake. I know there's like Quake 2, Quake 3, and Quake Live and all those, but man, I love Quake 1. There we go. 4 fingers. Pretty soon he's gonna go to the 5. It's gonna be clouds of enemies. Look at that. A giant flying centipede. Dude, that's not even a centipede. That's like a millipede. Quake 2 was the potato version? Oh boy. He's just spraying. He's spraying all of those daggers, all those bullets. All of those triangular knife-looking bullets. Look at all that. Look at him fucking spray. Spray and pray. Is he on the 5 already? No. His thumb has to like stick out. He has to do like full-on Dragon Ball Z Key Blast Wave gesture. Look at that. Brrr, just take care of that line. Take care of that centipede. Look, oh my god, dude. That's not even a cloud of enemies. That is a full-on tidal wave. You know, like in Pokemon, how they do surf and there's like a giant wave? It's that, but instead of water, it's fucking skulls flying towards you. Where's the Megadeth? This requires some fucking Slayer-ass soundtrack, some Megadeth, some heavy metal. I would even go for some System of a Down right now. Although the silence kind of contributes to the to the ominousness of it all, but I wouldn't mind some heavy metal right about now. This reminds me of Serious Sam. Serious Sam is pretty good, and it is around that vein as well of like retro shooters. Son of a bitch, dude. I want to put it on slow motion right where if he ever, there we go, he's got the 5. Now he's going to attack that cloud. Oh, dude, look at that. Fucking look at that shit. You can't even tell. That just looks like a giant brown blob. How the fuck am I gonna fight against that? I can't top that. Like, by the time this guy reaches minute 5, I'm on my 7th attempt. Look at that shit. Yikes. How? That's insane. The sounds. It just sounds hellish, too. Like, the visuals and the... Look at that, there's fucking blood everywhere. And now they're summoning like a billion of these guys. Whoa. How do you even see? That guy's dead, somehow. You gotta have the whole fucking game memorized if you're gonna do this right. Like, you honestly have to, like, die a billion times and know exactly where everything is gonna be at. Is that a new enemy? There's like this giant green skull man. I've never seen him before. Again, this game has gotten a lot of updates. So my assumption is that they just keep adding that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're definitely adding new enemies. I've never seen that crab guy before. That's the first one. That's a first for me. Okay, so the guy has the full five fingers out, so I don't think he'll become any more powerful than this, but I guess he started. The sound effects, dude, it really does sound like he's shooting a fucking gun out of his hand. He cleared the fucking arena. Dead silence, quiet, tranquil. Not for long, though. Oh, here we go. Oh. The hell chandelier. Just keep shotgunning the hell out of that thing. And more enemies keep coming out from the bottom. Like, it's not just about destroying that thing. There's like a billion enemies coming your way. There's a billion enemies coming your way on top of the boss that has his own set of attacks. And then there's that ball? I have never seen that ball before. That has to be new. Okay, that boss died way faster than I thought. Yeah, you gotta memorize this shit because there's no way that you can do this as a fluke. There's no way. Like, and you can tell because the guy was already shooting in certain directions before the enemies even popped up. Yeah, that's a new one. That green guy, I don't even know how to fucking kill that one. I don't even know where his weak spot is at. Kinda seemed like you could rely on sound alone instead of memorization. The sound stage is pretty wide. Yeah, it is, it is. They got a good sound guy to do. What the fuck is that? That's like a mama centipede. The regular centipedes look like babies. In comparison to that, what the fuck? That looks like a fucking legendary Pokemon or something. What the fuck? This is why I love seeing the replays, because I get to see all of the shit that I would never see in my own playthrough. Imagine this in like virtual reality. Put on a fucking Oculus Rift. I'd fucking scream. Bye. Those spires. Those spires are new too. I mean, I used to play this game back when it first came out, so back then on like version 1.10, it was just those skeletons, like those little skulls, and then the horny ones, and then the initial spider ones. Like, it seems like they made like more badass versions of the regular enemies, and those are the ones that I've never seen before. I just know like the regular like tier 1 enemies. Yeah, right down the roller coaster of blood. Look at ya. Fuck. How can you like stand still and like not be afraid of having some enemy hit you from behind? I'd give up a burger to try this game. Had my Steam, dude, $5. This game is only $5. I recommend it. Yikes, dude. That tower is bigger, thicker, more dangerous. Where is even that guy's weak point? I barely see it. I mean, that guy is obvious. Just all of the red crystals from the bottom. But, like, that green spider dude, like, I'm still, like, he kills them too fast. So, like, I haven't seen, like, any flashy bits where I can kind of pinpoint the weakness. Because for some enemies, it's not the red crystal that you gotta hit. It's, like, above or, like, on the side. Oh my god, this guy must have drank, like, 7 Red Bulls to have this amount of concentration. 7 Red Bulls and, like, 1 Ritalin just to kind of balance it out. You can't even see there's so much blood splatter. He literally turned the black stage into a red one. Bro. Right. You gotta be on top of this shit. You cannot rest for a second. Except for that one time where he cleared the whole board. Maybe he can, like, you know, shake his wrist a little bit. He hasn't gotten a single upgrade after this. But yeah, it goes to show that after you have all 5 of your fingers extended, like, that's it. You don't get any more upgrades other than that. I wonder, are there any other bosses? Because so far, I've only seen one. Is that giant, like, skeleton chandelier. I wonder if there's a way to beat the game. I mean, I've heard from people that there is a way. Like, there is an ending to this game. But, like, nobody has gotten to it yet. No, yeah, I think I remember them saying that there are a certain amount of bosses and there is an ending. But, like, I just don't know how much it takes. How long you have to keep playing to get to all that. So far, the newest thing that I've seen is those, like, crab guys that are on the ground. The spires. That bigger centipede. There's a chandelier, but, like, is there gonna be another one with, like, another fucking giant eyeball to destroy? I wonder. Really. But these fucking guys just keep getting bigger. I don't know. I don't know what could top this, honestly. And, like, you know, the worst thing of all is that there's no, like, guard railing or anything. This is like a circular arena, and if you fall off, you're gonna fucking fall off, you know? Like, if you walk a little bit too much to the side, like, that's it. And so you can get all caught up in the moment and just fucking trip and fall off of the fucking stage. I wouldn't mind it if it was like Sinistar, continual escalation until death. I'm assuming that's what this game is. How much? Tab? That's how much time it's got going on. For how much longer are you gonna go, dude? I forgot what your time was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like 10,000? No idea. I feel like you still got quite a ways to go. I don't even want to play anymore. Like, I'm gonna go back to playing it on my own, and it's gonna be like, oh, 42 seconds. You fucking suck. Like, I'm gonna feel like shit after this recording is over, and then, like, I'm gonna try to do that. And be like, that doesn't look too hard. I can do that too. No way. I'm fucked at, like, second 10. Spray and pray. You can't even, what the fuck is even going on? It is so full of shit happening. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam. Bang, 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 bang. How about seeing this in slow motion, huh? Maybe then it'll be a little bit more intelligible. Look at this. Fuck. It must have been really fun to design this game. Like, play it for yourself to, like, test it out. Do you think the creator of this game can, like, beat the whole thing without cheating or anything? I'm occasionally seeing the stream drop frames. It happens. That's what happens when you stream out of a Wi-Fi connection. There's no reliability. Sometimes it'll drop. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes around here. My internet is not the best, but hey, at least I don't fucking crash and stop it entirely like before. I remember. Are you new here, Major Beam? I've never seen you here before, so I'm assuming that you're new. But, like, back then when I first started streaming, I had such a shitty internet connection that, like, I would disconnect, like, for a while. And then I'll have to reconnect again. Now, it just kind of drops frames a little bit. But, you know, it still kind of sucks. I do all of my streams at 30 FPS. Most developers that make games like this can either beat it or raise the ceiling above theirs, yeah. Above their own. Brrrah. Brrrah. This motherfucker. Does this guy, like, need a pee break or something? Is there, like, somebody... Does he have, like, a spotter? Somebody that's, like, holding a Capri Sun to this fucking mouth and, like... You know? Whenever he needs a drink, they, like, hold out a straw for him and, like... While he's playing. Giving him massages. You know? People hyping him up in the background. I don't think so. I feel like you would need maximum concentration and no life. No pee breaks for the wicked. Yeah, no. It's fucked up. Is it just me, or does that centipede keep getting, like, more fucked up looking? Ugh. What? That was like 3 of those green guys in one. A lot of these giant green skulls, a lot of them are popping up more often now. Dude, I would not even notice those spires coming out of the damn... It's probably my imagination, but I keep seeing, like, bigger versions of everything, and I'm like, is that the boss? Is that the boss? Is that the boss? I'm just, like, waiting for another boss to show up. I feel like it's been too long now. A 1,000 seconds. I can't. No, I would have been long dead by now. It is gonna feel weird going back all the way to the beginning where, like, only a couple of skulls just kind of come out of a tiny tower. That big a guy. Big guy. I swear they keep getting bigger. But how do you even, like, stop it? Ugh. I don't even know where I am anymore. Gross ass sound effects. Trying to get you like that. Finally, this motherfucker died. Yeah, I know, man. Look at that. It gets so overwhelming. Let's do the calculus on that. And by calculus, I mean like very simple division. 1073.9976 divided by 60. 17 minutes. 17.809996 minutes. Almost 18 minutes. So if the number one player can't even go for 20 minutes, look at me. 76 seconds. Just a minute and some change. No, yeah, no, fuck that. I can beat that. Yeah, no, just look at me. Low. I like how it shows my record on the corner. So, like, the longest I've gone is 78 seconds. Is there in the corner? No, 76. 76, not 78. I know numbers. Don't judge me. Alright, it'll show me my record. So I have something to strive for. Although I kind of like that they don't show it, because, you know, that could easily be a distraction and I'll just get killed. Because I'm too busy looking at my own numbers. I'm there just flexing my numbers and I'm gonna pay for it. Just like that. The scoreboard is quite granular. I'm going to nod on my head and pretend that I know what that word means. I play video games on the internet, okay? If I was any smarter than this, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be out there making money. There we go. Second tower. Come over. I got beer, and I got some pizza. Come fuck with me. Come fuck with me. Bring your horns and everything. I don't mind. Bang, bang, bang. To fucking die already. Jesus Christ. What does it take for you to fucking drop dead? There we go. That was easy. You see, seeing that super expert guy kind of gave me confidence, you know? I was like, yeah, I can do it too. If you can do it, I can do it. I can go 18 minutes in hell. Look, at least I got the first upgrade. You can't blame me. You can't call me a complete noob, a complete rookie, a complete amateur, a complete fletchling, a complete ignoramus, a complete dingus, a complete novice, a complete Padawan learner in this game. Even though my accuracy is 23.59%. I say granular as in there's a small difference between the numbers instead of there being increasing leaps towards first place. Oh yeah, it is very like down to the wire. It is down to like fucking decimals how much better somebody is from anyone else. Alright, for the sake of the viewer, I'm gonna leave my numbers up there, but like I can just do tab and make it go away. I feel like that can be a bit of a distraction if you really want to focus. That all of those numbers are more for the sake of the one who's watching rather than who's playing. Because if I want to reach my Zen state, the concept of numbers must be dissolved from my mind. Oh, this place is getting a little too horny for my taste. Bye. Got here. Ooh, is that a gross little slimy effect that I'm hearing? I gotta clear out that group before I start to run towards them. Like again, if I like make a vendetta out of fucking targeting specific enemies, I'm gonna have a bad time. I'm always gonna die. I gotta go with the flow. Just shoot whatever comes by. I'm gonna follow the example of that number one guy and just not try and destroy the towers. I don't know what good that gives me, but that's what the expert does. I'm assuming that maybe because you destroy the weaker towers, maybe it just spawns stronger, bigger towers later on. Because, you know, they come in faster because I kill the weaker ones faster. So maybe it takes longer for the stronger ones to come in because they keep leaving the weaker ones alive. No idea. That's just kind of my assumption. Ah, I literally just said that I wasn't going to kill the towers, and here I am doing it. Alright, I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it. I don't know what good that gives me, but that's what everybody that's worth it. That's worth a shit seems to be doing. Yeah, maybe they're fucking around with like the spawn points and stuff like that. That's probably it. Maybe they're breaking the game and I'm not even noticing it. Get over here! Fuck me. Oh no. Stop hiding from me! Please. You know you love it. I get you paranoid. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There's a lot of really small attention to detail occasions in this game. Like, a lot of the shotgun blasts, they reflect off of the floor and stuff. It's really cool. You can do like a rocket jump as well. If you do a shotgun blast at the same time that you jump way higher. And if you just do a shotgun blast towards the floor, it'll like, boom, it'll like ricochet off of the floor. Which is really cool. And it's stuff that, you know, you don't even have to have in the game, but they have it anyway, you know? Like, they get so creative with such limitations. It's kind of amazing. Look at that. Yeah, it just goes up. Same thing goes for the regular shot, you know, you can shoot down and it'll reflect. So maybe you don't want to look up. You can just reflect. Ow! What hit me? Oh, must have been the tower. Yeah, if you touch the towers, that kills you too. What time is it? 12:10? Fuck, I shouldn't even be here. I should be in bed. But I can't sleep, I'm wide awake. Duh. Bob and weave. Bob and weave, you got this. No, I don't. God, this game is really addicting. It might be boring for people that are watching. Just me doing the same minute over and over again, but like, I am personally really into this. As a player, this is fun and addicting and you know, it has that fun factor to it that I can't shake it, you know? I just want to keep going. Especially because of how immediate it is. It's kind of like the Super Meat Boy effect, right? A lot of people play Super Meat Boy extensively because it's so fast, like going back to it. There's no loading or nothing. You just press R, and there we go, you retry. I feel like if this game had loading screens, I would not be playing it anywhere near as much as I do right now. Yeah, if I can't just do that, then, you know, I probably would have left this game a while back, because, you know, having to wait when you're so fired up, it's like, you know. It kind of breaks the flow, you know? And if you do something fucking stupid like what I just did, then you can just forget about it and just keep going, you know? No harm done. Whoa. Please. This fucking, all of these weird sparks are distracting me. I get the sense that this is maybe a glitch and not supposed to happen. What's the purpose of that? To just distract you? There we go. I killed you, but at what cost? I don't mind it. I just shoved this tab to my second monitor and I'm enjoying the weird sounds like a podcast. Oh yeah, gonna have an ASMR session with my with hellish noises and my occasional commentary. Look at those little crab guys. They're like the crabs that I find down my pants in weird forbidden places. They look exactly like that, yellow and glowing and everything. I knew should not have gone to swim at the radioactive pool. Easy peasy. For now. I don't know why, and I really hate myself for this, but like I can't fucking stop thinking about that fucking song from Spy Kids 3D. What a random ass fucking movie to think about. I have a little sister, she's like 9 years old, and she is watching all of the Spy Kids movies right now. And it's really funny because I get like nostalgia trips. Like I saw all of those movies when they came out in the movie theater, and she's just like marathoning all of them. She's like marathoning all of them on Netflix. What the fuck is wrong with my voice? I gotta take another swig. Go get it. Enunciate. Yeah. Ooh, ah. I gotta do like verbal exercise. It's too late, dude. It's fucking midnight. All right, give me a break. What do you want from me? I don't know why. My tongue is like having trouble enunciating shit. But yeah, no, she's marathoning all of them on Netflix. And so she was watching Spy Kids 3D, and then there's this fucking song at the end, sung by like the girl, like game over for now. Has like Spanish undertones, like little acoustic guitar. It's a catchy song. It's a shitty song, but it's a catchy song. It's just fucking, I don't know why, but whenever I like fucking get a game over in a game or like die or whatever, I'm always thinking like game over, and I feel awful for that. I am the 64,353rd person. I am the 64,000th greatest Devil Daggers player amongst 159,000 people. So hey, I'm like halfway there, right? I'm part of the well, not a 1/3. I'm getting there. At least I'm not down there, you know? I'm right there, kind of in the middle. Kind of, sort of, you know. I made it to a minute and a half, which apparently that's like more than most people. Wait, what are you saying in the comment? Oh my god. Game over, yeah! I love that. Sega Rally Racing or whatever. Yeah, Sega Rally. I remember, I don't know if you watch Classic Game Room. That's one of my favorite fucking shows on the internet. It's like the best internet show. OG YouTube right there. Fucking Classic Game Room since the 90s. But I remember the dude, Mark, I think, reviewed Sega Rally, and he did like this fucking joke surrounding the game over, yeah! Fucking game over thing. And that's where I remember it from. I never actually played Sega Rally, but I remember that game because of the game over and the jokes they got from Classic Game Room. I really miss that show. Haven't visited that channel in forever. Dude, like, that guy has, like, his own show on, like, Amazon Prime Video and everything. Like, when the Angry Video Game Nerd put out his Earthbound video on Amazon Prime, I saw, like, hey, you might be interested in this other stuff, like, on the related section. and I saw Classic Game Room 2048. And I'm like, what? He has like his own Amazon Prime show, like an Amazon Prime original. And I saw it, and it's literally like Classic Game Room, but for like 40 minutes. It's almost like a 1 hour Classic Game Room where he does like, you know, like 3 reviews and 4 things and like behind the scenes stuff. It's literally the same show, but like longer. And I feel like you can actually support him a lot more by watching it on Amazon than watching it on YouTube. But like, I'm not subscribed to him anymore. I used to be subscribed to him, and I would watch like every single one of his videos every day. But for some reason, I kind of lost interest, and I unsubbed. But recently, because of that Earthbound Angry Video Game Nerd video, I went back to his channel, and I'm thinking of resubbing again because, you know, right now there's a lot of bullshit on YouTube, a lot of shitty people, a lot of douchebags, a lot of pranksters, a lot of people flexing their money, a lot of cynical people out there, and I've kind of been yearning for something just a little bit more simple, you know? Something that is a little bit more simple, more positive, more, wholesome, I guess. And so Mark from Classic Game Room, he is the definition of laid back, chill, cool dude, wholesome YouTube from like 2006, you know? He has maintained that like 2006 to 2008 kind of YouTuber, you know, feel until today, since forever. I love that about him. That truly does feel like escapism. But he's so positive, and he's really nice, and his sense of humor is just something that I can really get with. I would have a drink with him. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink at all. Like, there's 0 alcohol in me. I would share some juice with him while he has a beer. And just talk about, like, the Vectrex or some shit. I love the Vectrex. It's a curious, weird little console that has its own monitor, vector-based graphics, weird-ass controller. But I love it, and I know all of that shit because of him. His collection of games and weird consoles are fucking... It's massive. A lot of the retro, nostalgic stuff that I know from him. He really puts in the work. I love it. And he talks about, like, new games just as much as he does, you know, talk about older stuff. Like, one day he'll talk about, like, God of War. But then another day he'll talk about, like, Miss Pac-Man for, like, the Atari 5800 or some shit. I love it. Oh, God. How did I dodge that? Get out of here, you horny man. You see, the less I think about my performance in the game, the better I do. I'm just here talking about Classic Game Room, and I'm doing a much better job. Kind of hard to find the simple and chill stuff. We're talking about the trending page on YouTube. Yeah, the trending page, look, it's not even YouTubers anymore. It's just fucking like the Ellen DeGeneres show and late night talk shows and stuff that is like television. And that's not what I don't come to YouTube just to get the television that I'm trying to run away from. You know what I mean? YouTube is trying to be like television, and that's going to be their undoing. The entire reason for why people go to YouTube is because it's not like television, specifically. Unless one visits primitive technology and YouTube finds out, oh, you like quiet videos? Here's some ASMR. Yeah, but like, when I mean quiet videos, I don't necessarily mean like somebody whispering to me in my ear, right? And besides, if I want that, there's like places where I can go where there's like anime girls that whisper to you for other more perverted purposes, but I don't usually vibe with like those ASMR videos. There's like, because of all of the Japanese like virtual YouTuber craze, there's like one anime girl that like fits every single fucking, you know, gimmick out there, and there's like some ASMR stuff out there that I actually kind of enjoy. I'm just saying that YouTube's algorithm is borked. Oh, it is more than borked. It's a fucking joke right now. It just benefits the trending the rich, and all of the more niche people, or anything that just doesn't align with the YouTube mentality, it just doesn't get promoted, you know? You know? Like, even like, fucking Donald Glover, like, Childish Gambino, just came out with a fucking fire music video recently. And that's not on the trending page. Instead, it's like some fucking, like, David Blaine bullshit. Or, like, some news story. Like, it's just... Yeah. It's exactly what you say. It's borked. It's fucked up. They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. That's why I'm posting all of my fucking things to Twitch now. Which, by the way... If you're looking for a guy that posts, like, uploads, like, not just streams to Twitch, you can just go ahead and follow now, because... Are there a lot of people, like, are there, like, YouTubers on Twitch that, like, post their videos, like, their regular-ass uploads? Because as far as I know, I am one of, like, 10 different people that I know that do that. It seems that right now, Twitch is just for streaming. And even though they allow for people to upload their own stuff, I really don't see a lot of people taking advantage of it. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm taking all of my older videos, all of my older Let's Plays, all of my series, even like the scripted stuff, like the Hatsune Miku review, the Even Batuta video, the top 10s, all of that stuff. I'm moving it over to Twitch because right now YouTube, I'm not seeing a pretty bright future for YouTube, but I am seeing a bright future for Twitch. And so, like, I want to migrate all of that over there. And eventually, like, anything new that I make, just, like, have it both come out at the same time. Because, yeah, like, I want to follow the money, man. I want to go where the business is at. And it seems like Twitch really is the place. If there's any fucking platform that is going to make people move somewhere else other than YouTube, it's Twitch. And so, I want to be there. At least for, like, you know, uploads. Because I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody being like, hey, here's my reaction to this trailer with, like, a thumbnail and a title and go watch and comment. You know, like, I really don't see that. I don't want to, like, boost up my ego, but I feel like I'm the only one that's doing it right now. Me and, like, 10 other people that I know. And so I feel like when that does actually start to catch on, I like to think that I'll be, like, one of the first people to be there. But, again, like, it's tough. It's very tough to be noticed on Twitch. Because a lot of the people that I know from Twitch are famous because of two things. Either they're super competitive players that either do, like, League of Legends or Fortnite or Overwatch or whatever. They do the competitive stuff. Or they were already popular on YouTube by doing something else. Like, everybody that I follow from Twitch are people that have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. And so, like, their fan base just, like, moves over, and that's it, you know? I really don't know anybody that, like, started on Twitch with nothing, and they, like, worked their way up. Somebody that is not, like, a competitive player, you know? Somebody that's like me, like some random-ass guy that just plays games and commentates. Hard to say. I do come to Twitch for streams just because that's the norm. Exactly, that's the norm. But eventually people are gonna want they're gonna want, like, more edited, elaborate stuff, you know? You can go into someone's channel and be like, oh my god, there's a whole fuck ton of other videos that I can look at, you know? And there's a playlist, right? Like, collections. You can just, like, binge all of that. And you can, like, comment on it like it's an actual stream, so, yeah. Speedrunners has decent retention. Yeah, I hear the speedrunners. Yeah. I totally forgot to mention that. Speedrunners are pretty big on Twitch, too. But then they also have, like, live, you know, IRL streams. There's, like, musicians as well. Writers, creative people, people that draw. They're making a space for everybody. And I'm just wondering, like, how do those people get big, you know? If not, you know, them already being popular from, like, Instagram. Or Twitter, or somewhere else. I feel like Twitch is not, like, a good place to start, but rather a good place to expand and continue from what you already have in other places. Because I've been doing Twitch for a while, and, like, I don't have any. I have, like, 0 fucking viewers on Twitch. And the only people that watch me are people from YouTube. Like, are the people that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Or that follow me from, the website. So, like... Yeah, like, it's tough to say. Like, how the hell do you, like, let people know that you exist when there's so many people that also want to let you know that they exist, right? Sometimes it just comes down to saturation, right? Like, there's too many fucking people... Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked out of there. Eventually, like, it just comes down to, like, too many people wanting to, like, be known, and so, like, you just can't... You're not able to divert your attention amongst everybody, right? So, like, some people are gonna be left in the dust. That's just the reality. And so, like, my fear is that I'll be one of those people that get left behind, you know what I mean? Okay, better go get a real job, delete all of my embarrassing tweets, and look good. And then just kind of do this on the side. Which, you know, at the end of the day, I'm fine with that. I'm not going into YouTube or Twitch to, like, be famous. Like, my goal is not to, like, I want to be like Ninja, or I want to be like PewDiePie. Like, no, not really. Like, the entire reason for why I do this is because I have fun, you know? I do this for the fun of it. But, if it's possible, you know, to, like, have this be my job instead of some other shitty job that I don't want to do, then I'm all for it. You know, if I had the choice, I'd do it. If it doesn't happen, then that's fine. I kind of had it coming. But if I can, I should. I wanna. But as always, stay humble, stay hungry, and always look out for change and opportunities and new stuff to get into. Typecasting yourself to just one thing or putting all your eggs in one basket is never a good choice. You just end up screwing yourself more than anything. So I always look out. I always keep my eyes peeled for anything new. Alright, motherfucker. Stop it. No. Don't run away from me. What do you mean I'm the one that's running away from you? Die. Oh, bitch. Eh. There we go, finally. I just want to get rid of those horny mice. Horny mice? Horny guys. Same? Same with a dollar sign? Says, CO Crisis is saying same. Yeah, same, bro. It's like that fucking McDonald's video. Hey, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? I wanna fucking die. Same. Same. If Twitch gets better storage, I think people will use it more. Yeah. Google versus Amazon. Who's gonna kill who, right? Right now, Google's got everybody by the balls, man. Tough to beat that, but... none of that shit ever lasts forever. I'll give you that for free. What are you doing over there? Wandering around, not knowing where to go. You make me nervous, go away. Hello, spider. You want to play? Fuck. Yeah, like if you can't fucking kill him in that first opening, you're kinda fucked. Yep. I was the one that got fucked. Got the skeleton straight up my butt. They touched my butt, and then they spread ass cheek. Only one. And then shove bone up anus. It hurt very much, but now I am true man. The initiation has been complete. Ah, you kill me. What the fuck did I do wrong? I'm just a tower. I just give birth to all of these skulls. I don't actually hurt you. What's your favorite hentai? Like hentai anime? Hentai game? Hentai manga? There's a lot of different hentais out there. Specify, and I shall answer. Wait, hold on. Major Beam is saying, that's a cool ass fucking username, by the way. I like your name. I stream rarely, but no one would know because Twitch can't keep my videos. Alternatively, YouTube has an old video of mine from years ago. Yeah, YouTube is better at keeping all that shit. With Twitch, if you don't put it out as a highlight, if you don't put it out as a highlight or like download it or something, like it's gone. Just straight hentai? But again, I'm asking. There is no such thing as just a straight hentai. Like, there are different kinds of hentai. Hentai manga? You want me to, like, tell you about, like, all those dojins? Video. Okay, there we go. Hentai anime. Hentai video. What's my favorite one? Oh, fuck. That's a really tough question. I don't know, man. Honestly. I've seen so fucking much. Like, wow. It's not even funny. Anime hentai. There's like a classic. You know, people to tell you about like La Blue Girl and like, you know, what's this one? Like Bible Black and stuff like that. Nah, that's some normie shit. There's one that I like. Look, you know my taste in anime. If you've been following the streams or if you've been following my videos, you'll know that I don't like, you know, like non-consensual shit. You know, I'm not down for like, you know, the super kinky kind of stuff. I am very vanilla, very like, very bland, very basic, and especially like if I'm gonna watch a hentai, it has to be like very light-hearted comedy kind of stuff. Like it can't get too complicated. I've seen some hentais that are like vampires and spells and like this magical world where a guy gets teleported and the only way to break the spell is by fucking the shit out of some anime girls. And none of it ever makes any sense. And so like, some of it gets like too complicated and I'm like, dude, when do they fuck? You know, like that's what I want to know. And so I like to watch very simple, you know, romantic comedy stuff with like the wacky faces and all that shit, you know? Slice of life, no consequences, you know? You can do whatever you want and there's no like disease, no pregnancy, none of that stuff. It's just very light-hearted fun, you know? Completely within the realm of fiction. That's what I like to watch. So, you know, like a resort, like there's one that takes place in like the beach, like a resort one, I think is called. I think that one is pretty good. That's kind of a classic. I can't believe that I'm talking about classics when it comes to hentai. There's I love your honesty. Hey man, that's just me. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and tell you like, oh no, I am much more decent than that. I don't watch no pornography. What kind of dirty man do you take me for? Do you think that I would lower myself to such horrid content? No, dude, fuck it. No, like I absolutely watch it. I feel like, and there's no shame in that. There's absolutely no shame in that, in my opinion. Roldar. Yeah, no, you know, you wanna know what my favorite hentai is? This is gonna come off as a little predictable, but I'll tell you. I love Senran Kagura. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I'm a big Senran Kagura guy. There's a Japanese guy that does 3D animations for Senran Kagura characters. He models them in Maya. He models the Senran Kagura characters in 3D, but like super super duper HD. And they look exactly the same. They look identical to the game. But like, he fucking animates the characters like doing it. You know, like all of the stuff that people think comes out of the Senran Kagura games, you get in those hentai parodies. And I gotta tell you, man, they are fucking glorious. Like, I went to the guy's website, I said, like, where is this? How much does this cost? $15 for, like, 90 minutes of Senran Kagura hentai? I'm in. Like, dude, I've never paid for, like, hentai ever in my life, you know? Just go to Pornhub. Go to X videos. You know, you can just Google something. And you'll get it. You'll see a video for free, you know? Like, it's not my fault that other people fucking upload it, you know? But, like, his work is so good that I fucking paid money for that shit. That's how good it is. I spend 15 bucks every single time. Hey, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Make it rain on that bitch. He deserves it. That man is an artist. Have him animate the next Pixar movie. Have him animate fucking Incredibles 2. And so that's awesome. Like, and you know what's better? Is like the guy is actually making like good money out of it to the point that he hired voice actresses. Like, by the time he made his second volume, he says, I am hiring voice actors to make them sound as similar as I possibly can to the original characters in the game. And that makes it even better. Because the first volume was just like background music. It was just the animation and just some music. Some generic, like, sexy porno background music. But in volume 2 and volume 3, all of it is voice acted. Mwah. Beautiful. And now, he created another account. A Fantia account. There's a website out there called Fantia, which is kind of like Japanese Patreon. Or, like, basically, you can make an account and, like, pay money to, like, get premium access to all of his stuff from behind the scenes. And so I made an account. He's not charging anything right now, but he will eventually, so that he can actually pay the voice actors that do the thing. And, right now he's showing off his brand new project. And he like puts out like GIF images and like downloadable videos, like little previews, and all of it is like 60 FPS, and he wants to do some stuff in like virtual reality, and I'm like, dude, you're blowing my fucking mind. You are a god. So like, I will follow you anywhere. Pokemon Premium Sama, I love you. My favorite dojins are ones that are difficult to fap to because the humor and dialogue is on point. That's good. You know, like, it is actually like a well-written, funny thing with actual substance, which is so much better than like Western porn. Like, look at how American porn is. It's so like fucking empty. It's like, oh, order a pizza. Oh, I don't have my wallet. Is there anything else I can do? And they just start fucking, and that's it. Like, you know, like, there's nothing to it. It's so horribly acted. But in Japan, they go in. They have, like, full-on fucking story arcs for this shit. You know? And they actually involve, like, romance in it. You know? They make it kind of matter. Rather than just, like, oh, plumber? Oh, look, there's a leak in my tubes. Down my pants. You know, like, just... It's so stupid, you know? Like, with American porn and Western porn in general, it is very much about, like, just making up some stupid excuse to have sex. But when it comes to anime, to dojins, to hentai, you feel something. You feel something for these characters. And there really are, like, famous, like, popular hentai that people look to, you know? In the same way that people, like, reference K-On! And there's like an anime that's like, it only had like its, what, like 2-season run, and that's it? But people still remember it fondly like it just came out yesterday? It's like that, but you know, certain hentais, they go down like that, you know? Because they have like a level of quality that American stuff doesn't have, you know? It's not as sleazy, you know? With American stuff, it is very much like that kind of sleazy ass, like, oh, you want to see girls, you know? It's kind of creepy in that aspect. But like with Japanese stuff, they don't treat you like a fucking idiot. He's talented? Yes, he is. Oh, great, you just reminded me of the Long Long Man video. Oh my god, guys. I made a reaction video to the Long Long Man to the thing. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go watch it. Long, long man. Is it okay if I touch it? Yes, you may. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. I kill you. I'm focused now. I'm folked. I am folked, Hulk Hogan. The Ultimate Warrior. Coming at you. You better be folked, Hulk Hogan! Coming over here with the W! No, I just sound like Stone Cold. I don't know if that's Ultimate Warrior or like Stone Cold Steve Austin. No. What? There we go. That's Stone Cold. The baddest SOB in the WWF. What? That's how I practice my Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just gotta go, what? And that's it. But like Ultimate Warriors, like, you better get fucked, Hulk Hogan! It's a bit of a higher register. I don't like to deal with that kind of shit with this Devil Daggers bullshit. These fucking demons coming out of here, that's not Christian. Bang. Bang, bang. I don't wanna know your name, I just wanna bang, bang, bang. I don't wanna know your house, I just wanna bang, bang, bang. I don't wanna know your mom, I just wanna bang, bang, bang. I don't wanna know your number, all I want is bang, bang, bang. I don't want any kids, I just wanna bang, bang, bang. Party and booze, and then some bang, bang, bang. Oh, fuck! I should have been in bed a while back, but I'm here. I can't sleep. The entire reason for why I did this test stream was because I was laying down in bed for like 30 minutes and I said, I can't. This is not gonna work out. I'm not gonna fall asleep anytime soon. Let's just fucking play a game, and if I'm gonna play a game, then I might as well stream it, right? At least I'm gonna have somebody to fucking talk to while I'm just quietly here slaving away at Devil Daggers. If you have no obligations tomorrow. No, tomorrow's gonna be pretty fucking light. My finals don't start until next week. So I got a little bit of time before I really need to start studying like fucking hardcore. I do have obligations, but they're not close. They're kind of a ways away. And for every single day that passes by, I am getting rid of more and more of them. Every day that passes, the less obligations I have, and the closer I am to summer vacation, to which then I will reveal my summer streaming schedule to all of you. And I'll give you a tentative list of what I want to stream during the next 3 months? 3 months, yeah. My summer's gonna be a pretty long one. Hopefully I can get rid of these fucking allergies by the time summer comes. I'm so sick of my nose sniffling. I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. That's my 2018 goal right now. New Year's resolution. Get rid of annoying nasal noises. Die! Fuck me, dude. Nah, now I'm gonna die. Damn it. I have a lot of trouble trying to kill those guys. Point blank range. Yo. Floating around in circles. Oh my god, please die. I normally have sinus infections during this season, but I guess I managed to evade it this year. No, I'm like that's been me for like the last couple of months, dude. Ugh. It's not an infection that I have, it's just allergies. Like, I live I live in an area where there's a lot of like dust and dirt and wind and like, ugh. So like, my nose gets irritated very easily. Which is such a fucking nerd-ass thing to say, right? That is exactly like 1980s stereotypical nerd. Like, oh, my sinuses, oh, my glasses, oh, I can't see without my glasses, oh, no. You know? It's that kind of shit. It's the kind of stuff that Conan O'Brien jokes about. That's how mainstream and tired it is. But yeah, man, I'm hoping to get myself some like some fucking medicine spray for my fucking nose because it's really getting bad. Then I'm fucking clean my goddamn room because there's a lot of dust that kind of accumulates because there's so many fucking wires in my room of like all of the consoles that I have. So like all of the static that gets created out of the cables and everything. Like it attracts a lot of dust, and so that just fucks up with my nose. Haven't been able to shake it off in a while. Yeah, start shooting when they come out. Don't be afraid to shake the controller a little bit. Shake the mouse, you know? Spread, spread, spread. Don't be afraid. Don't be so stiff. Loosen up. Loosey-goosey, baby. Feel like Jack Black. Loosey-goosey. Oh my god, itchy nose. Not a good time. You see, that's the thing. If you're like the #1 player, and you're like constantly shooting, and you have like an itchy fucking nutsack, you're like, you can't scratch it. You're there, you gotta deal with it. Either that or just let yourself die. The choice is yours. What a dilemma. Dead. Thin out that crowd. Clean shot. Dead. I took a second to listen. You can actually hear when they're spawning. Yeah, you totally can. Did that fucking little skull just laugh at me? I heard like a little chuckle, like before it just died by my hand, literally. God, I can't be chasing that fucking spider because those guys catch up to me. Alright, we're gonna go for maybe like a couple more minutes. Maybe like 15. Maybe we'll watch... Okay, we'll do a couple more tries and then I'll watch another replay and we'll call it. Because I'm technically not supposed to be streaming right now. But I thought it'd be fun, so... Yeah, here I am. I'm supposed to be in bed, boy! I'm supposed to be catching some Z's, because then if by this time I'm not in bed, I get really cranky. I'm the kind of guy that really needs to have, like, a full 8 hours of sleep. Because if I'm not, I get so fucking moody. I go, like, full-on, like, angry teenager mode, and I don't like it. I don't like it when people see me like that, especially when you're streaming to, like, so many people. I don't want people seeing me on my fucking man period. So yeah. Gotta get me my sleep. I like sleep. Sleep is good. Especially during college, when you don't get any of it. Bam! Alright, who else, baby? Who wants a piece of this? Who wants a bite out of this buttocks? Come get me, big boy. I don't like it when they fly above me. I feel like they're just gonna... I just feel intimidated when they fly up. Die! Fuck me. I have a horrible aim. Do not absorb that crest. Again. No wonder the record is recorded in seconds. You barely last. Can somebody, like, hack the game so that they're just, like, invincible? I think you should be able to play the game offline without recording any leaderboard stuff. And then just take that offline mode and then just mod it so that you just get infinite life. And just see the end of the game, you know? Like, I want to see, like... I want to see two things. A, is there a game? And then B, what does the ending look like? How many bosses are there? I read the minimum requirements for this game. Dual Core 2.0. That's not that bad, right? That really isn't all that bad. I don't know anything about computers. Like, honestly, like, I know jack fucking shit. So I'm assuming that's, like, minimal. Here I am with a Ryzen 1700 8C16T. Wow. That sounds very advanced. Do you have, like, those fucking towers that look like spaceships? Like, those giant fucking, like, water-cooled things? I don't. I'm running this on an iMac. Everything that I do is on an... I have two iMacs here. I have a 2013 one, and then I have a 2017 one. And, of course, one is more powerful than the other, but still. It's not a Ryzen 1700. And that sounds like a car. That sounds like you're describing a car, not a computer. And like you're rolling in on campus going like, hey baby, want me to give you a ride on my Ryzen? Oh, is that like a German car? Yeah, German brand, had it imported, you know, I know some people. Got some connections, you know, if you want, I can kind of hook you up if you want. Oh, fuck me, I'm wet. That's how college works. Roll up in a nice car and everybody just wants to do you. I had a water-cooled system, but not custom. Okay, I'd love to read your comment right now, but like I'm in the middle of something. It was using an AIO all-in-one. It was off the shelf. Ah. Cool. The less work you gotta put into it, the better. I'm very paranoid. Like I'm always afraid that I'm gonna fucking break something whenever I like open up the computer to look at the parts inside. And a lot of people have told me that it's not that difficult. It's like, you just have to lose that fear, they say. Just lose the fear of fucking it up. It's very user-friendly, it's not that tough, believe me. It's very time-consuming, like, you spend a fucking, you know, building your own PC, that's like a whole day. But it's not that difficult, is what people say. And I'm inclined to believe them, but still. I don't trust myself. God, this fucking nose. This sniffling has gotta stop. If it's annoying to me, I can't even begin to understand how annoying it might be for the people that has to listen to it. But I can't help it. Ugh. It's just a very uncomfortable feeling, having allergies like these. I wish that like my microphone could like automatically mute itself when it hears that noise. At least when you're like doing edited video, when you're not streaming, when you can just record something and edit it later, I can just cut out all of the fucking times that I sniffle. Ah! Sometimes you just die. The one downside I would say to building your own PC is that you can't go to Dell or whatever company you bought it from to service it for you. Oh yeah. For most of us, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, when it's a custom PC, it really is, like, flat out custom, you know? Like, you gotta maintain that shit all on your own. Yeah, you gotta do, like, fucking thermal paste and shit. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just gets a little bit too harrowing for me. Like, it's too much for me to think about. Because then, like, even if I do everything right, I still worry about, like, you know, how long is it gonna last? How often do I have to maintain it and shit like that? It's a lot easier for me to just buy a more powerful one right out of the box, you know? Instead of having to fuck with it, you know? Like, the most complicated thing that I can do is, like, replace a graphics card with a better one. You know, that's literally like a little slot, you know, take it out, like a Nintendo 64 cartridge, you know? Take it out, put in the new one, close it, that's it, done. But sometimes you gotta, like, you know, change the fucking little vent on it. Yeah, I don't know. And even that's easy, you know, it's like a little connection. It's like connecting your phone line or something, but... Replacing, like, one or two parts is fine, but, like, having to, like, build the whole thing from scratch is like, all of that small stuff accumulated into one big thing is like, I don't know. And it sucks because I know that someday I'm gonna have to do it. Someday, there's gonna be a fucking game that I'm gonna wanna play or stream and I'm not gonna be able to. And it's gonna be the last fucking straw and I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's build a PC and there you'll see me. Struggling. Like a dad trying to make a fucking IKEA chair. Or table. Sofa. Any kind of IKEA furniture. For now, I'll stick to simple games like these. And not a lot of resource-intensive stuff. Go away. Oh, baby. Was I close? How did I do? 68. Prices are actually kind of bad for building your own right now. RAM and video cards are way above what the average consumer should be spending. Well, good to know that I'm not a hardcore PC gamer. Good to know that I'm just a very casual, occasional PC gamer, to the point that just like a 2017 iMac is more than enough for me. Die. There we go. Give me those crystals. Mazer Beam is not following. Thank you very much for your follow. Have an Ikariga and Katsuragi combo. Lucky bastard, you got 2 girls in 1. No, don't absorb that. There we go. That fucking crystal is mine. Give it to me. I'll make better use of it. Ooh! fuck. Okay. I think, I'm just about ready to call it, but before we do that, I want to look at another replay. We saw the number 1 guy do it. How about the number 2 guy, who is only just a couple seconds, different from, I mean, like, there's other people like Ashes, Kukul, Zealot's the name, yeah, look at this. I remember there used to be people out here that would be like, you know, twitch.tv, so like they would have, like, their Twitch URL here. Alright, let's see how the number 2 person does it. I want to see if there's, like, actual differences, or if it's literally, like, everybody doing the same routine. And then after this, we'll stop the stream, because it's honestly really late. 2 girls in 1, so tsundere? Not quite. Not quite. The, Katsuragi and Hikage both together. It's a combo for heaven. Believe me. We're not talking about no Ryobi or Kafuru. We're talking about fucking top tier breaking waifus right here, and you got the 2 of them in 1. Look at how fast he kills that thing. Fuck that. I'm slacking. I'm here trying my best, and these fucking guys are catching me slacking. Yeah, brrr, just spray. Cover your ground. Widen up that range. I gotta bring down the volume a little bit, it's getting a little too high. I like that, like, the little circle that the guy, like, wax on, wax off. With 3 fingers. Yeah, it's obvious that I'm not doing this shit right, because everybody's leaving the well, everybody. The 2 people that I've seen are leaving the fucking towers alive. And for some reason, it's like OCD for me. I feel like I gotta kill him. Okay, this guy's doing a lot more jumping than the last guy. This guy's really jumping a lot. They're like bunny hopping all over the place. Oh, okay, I get what he's doing. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. They're keeping the towers alive so that they can build up on all of those crystals. And so they can just absorb them all in one time and then just immediately get the upgrade instead of doing it bit by bit. It's interesting how first and second place move. Yeah, it's like totally different. It is not the same movements at all. This guy's literally jumping everywhere. Well, the other guy never jumped, like not even once, I think. As a matter of fact, I think this guy's getting the upgrades a lot faster than him. He's only 1 finger away. Yeah, he gets a crystal for every tower that he kills. And so if he just lets a bunch of them just build up, he can just kill them all at once. And get like fucking 10 in one go. Oh my god, that is so badass. Just shotgunning them from far away. This guy was, he only had a couple second difference from the number 1 guy, right? So he also has, like, 18 minutes or so. The number 1 guy was very close to 19 minutes, so this guy could be, like, 18 and a half, give or take. I can barely make it up to 2 minutes. No, not even that. What, 70, 76 is me? Yeah, a minute and a little bit of change. I'm here being like, I'm close to 2 minutes. No, not even that. I'm barely starting off the first minute. And I'm already overwhelmed. Look at this guy go. God, those guys look like hell. Like literal hell. I wouldn't know how to handle that shit. Watch Celeste standing still. There we go. He's got the full palm open. Now he means business. Did he just one-shot that spider? The centipedes look really fun to kill. Yeah, look at that. That's like a... That deserves to be in like the strangely satisfying compilation or something. 2018. Where the fuck are those coming from? And he cleared the board. Peace and quiet. Take a breather. Shake off that hand. Shake off your wrist. Warm up. Alright, get ready for round 2. Wait, did he clear the board again? This fucker's crazy. What happened? I'd be interested to see if these guys are on 1440. I'd be interested to see if these guys are on 144 hertz or 120 monitors. Oh, for the lag? To know like how precise they actually are? The screen went black for some reason. For like a little bit there. I had to like fast forward it. Oh, look at that. Did I do something? Did I press something to make the hand go away? I mean, they must have pretty good monitors to be this, like, precise. Ta-da-dum. I'm already yawning. No, really. That's how you know you should be sleeping by now when you're like yawning all over the place. Alright, now the spiders are coming. And now the big dick fucking centipede is coming now too. It's weird how that big centipede is way brighter than everything else. It's like this that big centipede has like its own light source. I don't know why the hand is gone. Watching the hand is like half as fun. I did have a friend who refused to play CSGO on LCD monitors. Really? Use the big ass CRT for as long as he could. That man is crazy. Was he like a really good player? Was like the difference in quality really that apparent? Not CSGO specifically, but you get my point. What, like, what games would you want to play for that? Overwatch? PUBG? DayZ? Fortnite? Nothing new, I assume. Half-Life? Gary's mod? For like Minecraft? I gotta play. I gotta play fucking Minecraft with the least amount of lag as possible, man. CS 1.6. Oh. It was actually good? Well, I guess he knows what he's talking about then. I believe it was the most popular version before CSGO. Yeah. It's funny how people, really stick to their versions. It's like all of those Smash players that prefer melee. And nothing of the new stuff. You know, like the one thing they like is what they'll stick with forever. The fuck is this sound effect? Dude, these fucking shotgun blasts are something else. He has literally been shotgunning everybody for a while. It really isn't until the Centipedes where he starts to go into machine gun mode. I can't imagine that you can take cover with the spires, right? I'm assuming those kill you just as much as anything else. And nobody really shoots at you back. They're just enemies that crash into you. Really, really scary looking enemies. God, the sound of this goddamn game is something else. It's pretty great. Scary, disturbing, mortifying, but that's the whole point. That's exactly why it's so great. You don't even have to think about it. You just spray a couple of bullets in one direction, and then divert your attention somewhere else. Now I just want to see this in VR. That'd be fucking crazy. Really, really crazy. It'd be really tough to move. It would have to be like some other like truncated version of it. It couldn't just be this because you gotta move around a lot. Spray him. Too bad it doesn't have VR support. Already have my own headset. Really, what do you have? Do you have an Oculus Rift? Do you have a Vive? I have a PlayStation VR because that was the cheapest one. And I love it. I am in love with my PlayStation VR headset. I play a lot of games on VR. And I really want the Rift. Because the Rift has like those little controllers that are really cool. But my PC is not good enough. Like I seriously, like I gotta get like a good Windows beefy PC. And then get myself an Oculus Rift. Because that's badass, man. I really like VR. It's such a cool thing. And of course, a lot of hentai stuff in VR as well. Let's not ignore that. I want to get some enjoyment out of those 360 videos, so those 3D hentais, you know, all that stuff, you know what I mean? But also the games are good. I want to play that Lucky's Tale game. I want to play that robot shooting game. There's a lot of stuff. I want to play Fallout in VR too. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I want to look at. I feel like getting a Rift, at least for me, would be worth it. Isn't there like another Rift? Like an Oculus Rift Go or something? Isn't there like a wireless one that you can kind of just take anywhere? That doesn't require any wires or any of that shit? I heard about it. It wasn't that expensive. Although the problem would be that it's self-contained. You don't really rely on a PC, so If there's more advanced shit that gets released, then you gotta buy another one that's more powerful, like a different version of it. But that'd be cool. Like, I would be down to get myself like a bit of a trial version with that Go one. Today's VR is surprisingly good, despite it kind of obvious it will get better later. Yeah, it will absolutely get better later. And there's so many different uses for it too, other than just video games. I feel like it has a really bright future, just that, you know, you gotta give it time. They're developing a wireless version. Dude, the wireless fucking Oculus, that sounds like a badass idea, but I can only imagine that the battery life is gonna be really rough on that. If it's bad enough with regular phones, just with normal-ass games, imagine with like a full-on virtual reality device. How much battery life would that be? Like fucking 2 hours? Tops? That's nothing. I play Skyrim for like fucking 5 hours at a time. On my PlayStation. On the VR version of Skyrim. So like... 2 hours for me is nothing. Assuming that it is that. Maybe it'll be more, but I don't know. Or if you can just have like a wire connected to like a computer or a power socket or something so that it's always charged and you can use it for longer, maybe that'll work a little better, but I don't know. I don't know. This guy's fucking rocking it, by the way. He's been doing really well. I feel like this guy is actually doing a better job at handling the crowd than the #1 guy. He really doesn't let any enemy escape him. He doesn't let it build like the other dude. The only thing that he left alone was the towers at the very beginning. But after that, he has not let a single fucking thing live for a second. He's on it. He must have made a very simple mistake to be on #2 rather than #1. I feel like this is the style of a #1 player. And again, you know, the difference is just a couple of seconds apart. So, you know, it could easily be a difference of just somebody getting distracted for a little bit and that's it, you're done. There's 2 methods I can think of they're trying. The self-contained unit, no computer needed, and room-specific wireless. Wireless VR would be pretty badass. I am so down for an Oculus, because that is what, like, that one is more based around sitting down. I mean, obviously the Vive is, like, way better, but there's, like, room scale stuff, and I don't have room in my tiny apartment at all. There's no room, so, like, I can't use it. So I feel like an Oculus is, like, more kind of small scale. You know, I can put the sensors here on my desk, and then wear the headset here while I'm sitting down. You know, it just seems perfect for a guy like me. I'm already doing that with the PlayStation 1 that I have. So, just have like a totally different platform with more games and stuff. And then having like the availability, the openness of the PC available to me. That sounds like a good time. Plus there's stuff like virtual desktop and whatever that seem really, really cool. You know, there's like apps out there that literally like integrates your PC, your regular ass PC experience. And like connects it to the headset. That to me is awesome. Well, that guy died. Okay, that was Devil Daggers. Fun game. Got a nice girl there. What other games do I have installed in here? I have Antichamber, Ascendant, Binding of Isaac. Crazy Dreams, the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that's like the fucking Mario Maker kind of thing. Hotline Miami 2, Lisa. It's been a while since I last looked at Lisa. Played it for 2 hours? Jeez. Pajama Sam 2. Portal 2. Skullgirls. There's a lot of shit here. The game that I've played the most out of all of these is fucking Undertale. 44 hours of Undertale. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I'm really thirsty. I did a lot of talking, so I'm gonna go and drink a fuck ton of water. And then maybe just go to bed, because it's way too late. Thank you very much. To all the people that came into the stream. Thank you, Mazerbeam. Thank you, Zeo Crisis. And thank you to a couple of other people that showed up. Good stream, bro. This was just supposed to be a test stream. Really short 2-hour test stream. I haven't seen you here before, Mazerbeam, so I'm assuming that you don't really know how it works around here. But I try to do daily streams, but they're short. Like, they're always like at around 90 minutes to 2 hours. Because I really don't like to waste a lot of people's time. I always do them at night, and they're always like 2 hours. Because like that, people can just kind of move on with their day. I don't want to be like those other streamers that fucking stream their entire fucking life and they have like 10-hour streams. No, I don't want to live like that. You know, just do a show, 2 hours, and then move on. You know, people have other shit to do, right? And I have other shit to do too. So my shows, you know, I try to do frequent streams, but they're shorter. Right now, because I'm in university, I got finals and I have final projects. Right now, they're not daily. I'm pretty much just doing streams whenever the fuck I have the time. And it's really not that often. So right now, don't expect them too often. But if my schedule gets a little lighter, then I'll obviously, you know, you followed, so you'll know. You'll know when stuff comes out. So don't worry about that too much. But just I don't know if you'll expect a stream tomorrow. You can follow me on Twitter. On Twitter, that's probably the best place to go for like kind of in the moment kind of you know, notifications of like, I'm thinking maybe I might stream today, or oh, something came up. You know, it's not gonna happen. You know, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you, Merzabine, for the follow. Thank you, Zio Chrysler, for showing up. And there was maybe like 1 or 2 people that showed up at the beginning. But yeah, thank you to all of those people. It's amazing that even if I'm streaming at like fucking 1 in the morning, there'll still be people that watch. It's fucking insane. I really, really, really like that. Makes me happy when that happens. It really makes my day. I'm usually hovering around Twitch. I'll be stopping by occasionally. All right, that's fine. Again, like I don't want to like force you or pressure you into doing anything, but I'm saying like, you know, don't expect a lot of stuff right now. When summertime comes out, like when I'm on vacation, dude, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna fucking go ham on that shit. You know, I have like a schedule and everything. But just for now, for like the next 1 or 2 weeks, I'm gonna be a little bit inactive. As I said, a lot of my older videos, I am uploading them to Twitch. So like, if you wanna get reacquainted, you know, with stuff that I've done in the past, then you can just look at that. And I have a lot of streams as well, like a lot of like older streams that I have highlighted and archived on Twitch as well. So yeah. But anyway, if you give a shit about that, you'll find it. You don't need me to fucking tell you anything. I just come off as annoying when I do that. All right. Good night. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.